Welcome and thanks for joining us for another episode of the Northliner Foundation podcast. I'm your host, Sean Lynch, founder and executive director of the Northliner Foundation. The Northliner Foundation is committed to the preservation legacy of Herman the Duck, the beloved mascot of North Central and Republic Airlines. Republic Airlines was formed in 1979 after a merger of North Central Airlines and Southern Airways. In 1980, Hughes Air West joined Republic. Then in 1986, Northwest Airlines purchased Republic, and finally in 2008, Delta purchased Northwest. There still are several wonderful people from North Central, Southern, Hughes Air West, Republic, and Northwest working at Delta today, and they carry on Herman's heritage. The mission of the Northliner Foundation is to support commercial pilots through our aviation scholarship program, to promote and inspire future aviators, commercial pilots, and aviation professionals through our aviation education initiatives, and eventually tour the country and support aviation education through the operation of our own aircraft. Thank you for your support and interest in the Northliner Foundation. Without you, this is simply a hobby. This is a special edition of our 5-minute Northliner Foundation podcast in honor of AirVenture 2016, the Experimental Aircraft Association Fly-In Convention, happening in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I would love to be there, but unfortunately I have to work this week. But if you're like me and you can't make it to the week-long celebration in Oshkosh, there are many ways that you can participate online through EAA.org. One avenue is EAA Radio, and EAA Radio will be broadcasting throughout the week of AirVenture, and they have some very good programming, really a wide variety of content. On any given day throughout the week of AirVenture, listening to EAA Radio, you can hear their morning show, and they'll talk about topics, things that could be expected to see, things happening on the grounds that day at AirVenture. And then throughout the day, it's just like listening to a normal talk radio station. They provide the daily air show every day. EAA Radio interviews vendors and performers and aviation personalities and sometimes even celebrities. EAA Radio has been broadcasting for many years now, and it seems every year they get even better and better, and they introduce new programs and new content and new little exciting things, which is real fun. Another thing that's real nice is, the programming day is about 12 hours, or you take the air show out, maybe 10-hour programming day. So once the programming day is over, they repeat. So if you miss something during the day, you can catch it at night. They have so many great interviews during the day, and if you happen to be at AirVenture, you might not have your phone, you might not have a radio with you, and so you'll be missing out on that kind of stuff during the day. So you get back to the campground, you get back to your hotel room at night, and you can turn on EAA Radio, log in on EAAradio.net, and you can catch the content and the programming that they ran during the day. Something I would like to see EAA Radio do is actually take the content from each year's AirVenture and actually make it as a podcast. Obviously, 10 hours of content every day is going to be a big podcast, but like I said, there are so many interesting segments that they do and so many wonderful interviews that they do, and you hear so many great stories and just interesting tidbits, inspirational stuff and cutting-edge stuff about aviation. And for me, I love aviation so much, and I love EAA so much that throughout the year I want to go back and listen to things again and pick up on little things again. I mean, it's just like your favorite show on TV or your favorite movie, and you wind up watching it over and over again. That's how I'm with EAA Radio. So I really want to encourage you to get online at EAA.org or EAAradio.net. They're also on TuneIn, the radio app that's on iTunes and on TuneIn.com. Just do a search for EAA Radio. And before I wrap things up, I just want to say thank you to EAA Radio for the many years of great content and great entertainment and great information, and a wonderful way to tap into EAA AirVenture when you can't actually be at AirVenture. We are over the numbers for the Northliner Foundation. I'm Sean Lynch. So long.